Hey guys, it's Chantal with your weekly stretch, and this week we're going to use blocks. If you don't have any blocks, the place that I recommend purchasing them from is Winners or like HomeSense. They have them for really cheap, okay? Or Walmart. Okay, so we're going to do some chest and some shoulder openers, and we're going to start with puppy pose. So puppy pose is going to have you up on your knees with your butt piked up in the sky, okay? And then what you're gonna do is bring your elbows down to the blocks, keep your butt up nice and high, and then you're gonna drop your chest and try to make your hands in prayer position behind your head. Now you might be super tight and can't get to this place, but give it a try and see how you do. And you're gonna feel this benefit definitely through those shoulders, a little bit into the upper back, but definitely through those shoulders, a little bit through the chest. And it's a really, really nice stretch. This is a stretch that you probably want to hold for 30 to 60 seconds, depending on how tight you are, okay? So there's that as our first stretch. Our next stretch, I'm going to save the best one for last. Our next stretch is a chest opener that only requires one block, okay? So you're going to rest the block on its side. You're going to take your left arm and stick it out in a T, and then rest your left cheek on the block, okay? And then what I'm gonna do from here is take my right leg, my top leg, open it up so I kind of draw it behind me, stretch the hip flexor, and then I'm gonna use this hand in front of my chest and open myself up, taking my eyes up to the sky. I'm feeling that really intensely on the left side, and I have my head nice and supported. So even if you didn't wanna draw your eyes up, you just rest here and walk these left hand fingertips out. And it's the drawing back of this leg that's gonna open me in a twist and help me engage this pectoralis major minor muscle in a stretch. You wanna hold this for about 30 seconds. And then again, I'll just show you from the other angle. You'd be out here on this side, drawing this leg back, and then pushing open here with your hand in front of your chest. Alrighty, that was hard for me to wanna leave that stretch because it felt so nice. Okay, you ready for the best for last? We need two blocks. One block is on its high end, one block is on its low end, right in front of one another. What you're gonna do is get this block in your mid back, kind of like your shoulder region, and then you're gonna rest your head on the other block. Make sure you're comfortable. We're trying to prop up your back so it sits higher than your hips. And then all you're gonna do is really slowly, and I mean slowly because we're all tight in this area, extend those arms out overhead. You can kind of start, this block's just moving a bit. It doesn't want to stay. There we go. You can kind of just slowly start to draw your arms up around your head, okay? And you might not even get this far. You might be so tight that this is where you end up, but I just call it snow angeling around the head. And then if you can get up here and interlace your fingers, you're gonna feel the most beautiful stretch in your chest, back, and shoulders. Hold this one for 30 to 60 seconds. And when I turn this camera off, I'm going back into that head stretch because it felt so very great. Okay, there you go, guys. That's your stretch with the block.